podcast?
Yeah, it started just now. All right,
Okay,
Trevor.
we gotta turn the music off. So
Yeah, we do.
copywritten.
Trevor,
Yeah.
this is the first Beau and Trevor podcast. The only Beau and Trevor podcast.
This is true. There was an Ian and Trevor podcast.
Yeah, but that's fake. That never happened.
Okay, so let me tell you about that experience.
man.
So Ian and I were like, no, hold on. We were talking about Bush Wizard stuff.
Yeah.
And we were like, we keep missing the recordings where they do podcasts. We gotta do our own podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the middle.
Yeah, that's probably better. That's okay. They're gonna hear a lot of clanking and clattering around.
Oh, then never mind.
Especially if you go over a bunch of clanking.
I'll just hold it. I'll just hold it in my hand.
Yeah, like
a gun.
like a gun.
I mean, where else are you gonna hold it in?
That's a good point.
Your butt cheeks.
I mean, that's what Christopher Columbus did.
No, he didn't.
But anyways, we were talking about the podcast you guys do. We gotta do our own podcast, but how are we gonna spice it up, make it our own thing? And I was like, okay.
Were you guys shirtless?
No, we did it in hand puppets.
Oh, you've told me about this.
Yeah, and there was a whole storyline that kind of developed in that podcast about one of the hands being an undercover cop and trying to arrest.
Like sock cop?
No, sock cop has a sock. You know?
Yeah.
That's his skin. We didn't have socks.
Is that part of the sock cop lore? I didn't even know that.
I mean, it is now. I decided.
Okay. It's all part of it. It's an ever evolving story.
It's true.
You gotta listen to all the podcasts to get these details, folks.
Yeah, all the deep lore.
All the deep lore. Like Trevor's hand fetish.
Damn, you got me. Well, that's why we did the podcast that way.
Yeah. Because you wanted me to hold it in my hand?
No. Ian and I did the hand.
Oh, yeah. You were kind of just throwing it out there, just letting the world know.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Can you do podcast voice?
What is like
you know how
announcer voice?
You know how like when you listen to a podcast and they're all talking and like
they sound really nice and
voice?
Professional and kind of like confident in how they speak.
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. I got you. That was a good one.
I love podcast voice, man. Especially like the Spotify original podcast. They all talk like that.
Yeah, it's true.
They're like, so this guy is stuck a rabbit inside of a duck, and
they gave it a little squeeze.
And he's a really sick and twisted individual.
His name is Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, now the Epsteins are going to be going after the Bush Wizards.
The fight of the century.
The fight of the century. Move over, Hulk Hogan and The Rock.
It's Bush Wizards and the Epstein.
Bush Wizards and the Epstein. Tag team turmoil.
Who's your tag team partner?
Oh, it has to be me?
Well, I mean, I have just been here
we're
and
going to do a 3-man tag. It's me, Aiden Payton, versus as many Epsteins as want to show up and get their asses kicked. All right?
What if Aiden is a secret Epstein?
No, he's not.
You don't know that.
The Epsteins have no power over us. I'm over 18. They're perverts, right? Isn't that their thing?
I don't know. Actually.
I don't remember. He hung himself, right?
Well, I mean, there's conjecture, I think, of whether he hung himself or someone hung him. Hanged him?
This is a dark topic for the first Beau and Trevor podcast.
You're right. It is kind of dark.
Let's
instead talk about outdated and cruel hunting of the elephants.
Let's talk about genital mutilation in the Middle East.
You know, we'd actually talked about this in a not social studies. What's what I'm looking for? Anthropology class.
Oh, about genital mutilation?
Yeah, we're like, technically speaking, we can't do much to stop it because it's like part of their culture. But if it goes too far, like this whole like one half of the society is like, hey, we don't want this, then that's when anthropologists can step in and be like, hey guys, human rights.
What the hell is an anthropologist gonna do? Call someone to actually do something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't know anthropologists were like the national police force of genital mutilation.
Well, they're really just whistleblowers. They don't do a whole lot. But
I love blowing whistles.
In World War II, there was this anthropologist lady who was studying, these, I don't know, indigenous tribes out somewhere. And then, like, as she was studying them, like a Nazi camp, got set up, like, a couple miles outside of the tribe's like perimeter.
Okay.
And so, and they were pissing off the natives and like hurting them and stealing stuff. So she contacted her anthropology chair back in like England. It's
Yeah.
Like, please stop sending me writing utensils and journals. Please instead send grenades and machine guns. We are going to meet the enemy. And she and this tribe of like native indigenous peoples went and kicked the Nazis' ass. She died.
That is hilarious. Like in the battle?
Yeah, like there wasn't like a battle going on. They went and they took the fight to this little Nazi camp that was not far from them.
But the lady died in that fight?
Yeah.
Oh.
But like they won. Like the Nazis left.
Oh. Yeah, but like it's kind of cringe that she just died in it.
Yeah, what an asshole.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say she's an asshole. I just said it's cringe.
Well, now the native people's got like, she's not part of our culture. How are we gonna bury her? What funeral rites do we give this random pasty lady?
That is interesting. She was like a hero to them, though. I mean, she helped them out.
Yeah, but if they had some like burial ritual that like is not kosher in America, then they're gonna be like, well, do we do it? Do we not do it?
Well, they'd probably just sent her body back to England on a boat.
Why would it be a boat?
Because it's the 40s.
There are planes.
I guess a plane.
Yeah, there are planes.
I wouldn't put a body in a plane.
Why? You think it's gonna get smelly?
No, I just don't trust planes.
Why don't
Too much.
Why don't you trust planes?
I'd rather-
If I stuck you on a plane right now, would you be like, get me the fuck out?
No, but like I just don't trust them.
What about them do you not trust?
Well, like I don't know. Like I don't want my dead body in a plane. Like, have you seen how they treat the luggage?
I mean, yeah, but
I'm
like,
technically,
is that?
I'm luggage at that point.
I guess, but like, would you rather be a dead body on a boat? Like, do you think they're gonna treat you any better?
Yeah.
Really?
Sailors lovingly caress all their wares.
They have one cabin boy whose whole job it is
To lovingly caress.
is to lovingly caress the dead bodies that randomly.
I used to
collect.
work right there
The viewers aren't gonna know
at
where
the
that
nut
is.
factory.
Yeah, we just passed the nut factory.
Yeah, where they factored nuts.
And Beau used to work there with the nuts.
With the nuts. I was the nut guy.
He used to lovingly caress the nuts.
That was my job title. Nut caresser.
Nut caresser. He made below minimum wage.
Yeah, but I got a lot of benefits.
I'm gonna go over this little like bumpy part of the road.
Okay. Ah!
That was over dramatic. You're playing it up for the views.
What views?
For the podcast.
We get like our most viewed video is me and Aiden talking about milk, and it's got like 100 views.
That's pretty good.
And I think half of them are Peyton. I think I got a text message. Hold on, we got a professional operation going here, people. Oh no, I didn't get one. Sorry if you heard my fingers slapping the screen.
So you were hoping that there was going to be a little secret, cameo from Peyton or Aiden inside of this podcast.
No.
No?
No, this is the Beau and Trevor podcast.
But if Peyton
BT.
called us and was like, hey guys, I just want to let you know that I slipped in some jelly. Oh, what? You're doing a podcast? Hi, viewers.
That would be cringe.
You don't think it would dramatically boost the viewership?
Are you saying that people like Peyton more than us?
No, I mean you're the draw, right? Like they're like, oh, Bush was at least Beau was going to be on, and they would be correct. But they're not expecting that guy from the Vampire Dilemma and Eggs.
Got any eggs?
Yeah, sorry, got any eggs?
There's also just random videos I filmed of you and Peyton like beating each other up.
So what you're telling me is my internet footprint, as it were, is pretending to be a vampire, talking about some eggs, and then assaulting a man.
Well, Peyton's like jiggling or something, and you go and tackle him, or maybe he tackles you.
I do be jiggling even when I don't wanna.
That's the worst thing I think I've ever heard.
I don't know.
And I've heard a lot of bad things.
You spend a lot of time with Peyton. That's a lot of bad things to hear. You know Peyton and his liberal use of the N-word.
Oh, wow. Just coming out and saying it.
Yeah. Nitroglycerin.
Wow. Nitroglycerin. He's always walking around like, there's nitroglycerin in that product. I'm like, it's a fucking Twinkie, dude.
He's like,
There's
you can't
not.
say that, Peyton.
There's
It's not your
dude.
word.
You're not a scientist. Like, get over yourself.
Jeez.
God, you put on a lab coat, watch some Bill Nye and you think you're a scientist. Like, there's people out there getting discriminated against every day for being a scientist. People are like, oh, what's up, Four Eyes? What's up, Egghead? You know, what's up, you dumb fucking scientist?
You get some bleach on your robes.
All you do is cosplay as a scientist when you feel safe on the weekend.
All you do is have a real PhD and doctorate certificate on your desk that proclaims you as a scientist, but you're a liar.
Peyton is not a scientist.
Peyton is a scientist. He's a scientist of love.
He's a scientist of caressing nuts.
Oh, got him.
Gay alert! Gay alerts!
Beep, beep, beep,
yeah,
beep. That's like, my gaydar going off on
We need a soundboard. We need a soundboard.
That's fucking gay.
Gay alert! Gay alert! Gay alert! Gay alert! Gay alert!
It's Peyton, the gay guy.
I love penis.
It's Peyton right there.
I think this should be called Starting Beefs with Beau and Trevor. We're going to start beefs. Who are we going in on next?
We got to go in on Aiden next.
Aiden. Oh, Aiden. Get a haircut, you hippie. God, peace and love. You need to give your hair a squab.
You need to give your hair a piece of some scissors.
Yeah, and cut it off of your head.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, it's the too much hair alert. Too much hair, too much hair.
Dirty hippie. Oh, there's a dirty hippie alert. Hey, man, I like smoking weed, and I'm a hippie. Oh, there's hippie Steve. Going to hang out with Aiden.
Oh, look, it's me, Aiden. My family is not known for male pattern baldness. What a hairy man.
Aiden, I mean, your name is just Aid with an N attached.
Yeah.
I mean, that's stupid.
And you're just like Peyton. Peyton's name is just like Pay with an N at the end.
We're going back to Peyton now. There's a lot more with Peyton.
he's giving us a lot more ammunition.
Peyton's a lot easier to diss. Alright, Spider-Man, he sucks, okay? He's like 12 and his comics suck. Oh, they're about the people. Then read a fucking normal graphic novel.
Read Garfield.
Read Garfield if you want to hear about fucking John Arbuckle and
his hair salon.
And Nancy the cat. Nancy Reagan.
The cat. I think it's weird that Spider-Man comics have so many dunks against Nancy Raymond.
What? Does Spider-Man diss Nancy Reagan all the time?
Yeah, like all the time.
Like still?
Yeah.
She's dead.
I know, it's really off color for
that's
Spider-Man.
kind of mean.
Yeah, it's really rude. Remember that time Peyton killed, what was that?
An entire native population in Malaysia?
Well, I was going to say he killed, what's her name, made a video about it.
DJ Tanner?
Yeah, DJ Tanner.
Peyton killed DJ Tanner.
That's right.
And then he made a video mocking her death.
That's got like 1,000 views on it.
Yeah, because he's such a loser schlub that everyone wants to see how schlubby and losery he is.
They all want to make fun of his lab coat.
My stomach's exposed.
The sun's going to cook it alive, Beau. We're driving in the sun right now.
I'm pretty pasty.
Working out where I work now, like I'm out in the sun and the elements all the time.
Yeah.
But you see this like nice crispy tan skin, and then what's that? Fucking a marshmallow. Look at this.
I don't really see much of a difference. It's
okay. Well, we are directly in the sun.
It's like darker brown and less dark brown.
Well, I mean, way to tell everyone my race.
What do you mean? A lot of races are brown.
Now they know that I'm...
Name a brown race.
2 colors of brown.
Name a brown race. Filipinos.
Careful.
What?
Careful
for what?
There's a Filipino in the back seat.
Yeah, and he's brown.
You don't have to listen to him, man. I know you're upset.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, the upset Filipino alarm.
Oh, he's got things to say in Filipino.
Oh, he's gonna diss your ass in Tagalog.
He probably cooks way better food than you do.
Ayo, lumpia up your ass.
He's gonna lump you outside the head.
Do you think the Filipino would come to our aid in our battle against the Epsteins?
No, but I think he'd be like a pretty, like, a pretty neutral judge.
Oh, like
Ref.
he's a special ref?
Yeah.
Do you think, what would my finishing move be if I was in a wrestling match?
So, Jeffrey Epstein is on the rope. And he's doing like the Mortal Kombat, like swaying in the breeze stance.
As he does.
You go over to him, you take his nipple and you twist it like you're twisting a key in the ignition of a car.
Okay.
And it flips him ass over TKO, just whoop, blam onto the floor.
Ooh.
And then you take his wrist, and then you give him like an Indian burn or whatever.
Oh,
The thing
okay.
you used to
That's
get all
kind
the
of
time.
racist.
Okay, well, what is the correct nomenclature for that?
The Native American burn.
Okay, you give him a Native American burn. And then he bursts into flame.
Oh.
And then you take some Kool-Aid, and you
Okay.
just gotta sprinkle it over his face like you're a priest blessing a baby with some holy water.
Yeah.
And then you
Get some holy water.
then you get some holy water and chug it and go, oh, I got them confused. And as that whole routine is playing out, he's dead.
I think Peyton's finishing move is he like jumps off the top rope and lands on the guy's like face or chest area with his rump.
Uh-huh.
And then as he lands, he rips a big fart.
Does he like bounce up in the air after he...
Oh, and then he falls again.
He falls on him again.
It's the double dunk.
In Mortal Kombat, there's a fatality where you rip a guy's leg off and hit him with it until like the end of game screen shows up.
Yeah.
That's what happens with Peyton. He just is like going,
He just
bounce,
keeps
bounce,
farting?
bounce, yeah, on the guy.
Dude, Peyton is a fart machine, dude.
I mean, that was what he was known for in high school.
That guy loves to fart.
Let's talk about more untrue things about Peyton. Peyton was popular in high school.
Well, he does like to fart.
He does. That
Was not an untrue thing.
It's not an untrue thing. He loves to fart.
All right, here's an untrue thing. Peyton's a real ladies' man.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he gives ladies a big old kisses and touches their stomachs and gives it a little rub.
Like trying to free a genie.
Peyton believes in genies.
Peyton whispers secrets into his belly button.
Oh, gross.
And listens for the truth to be revealed.
What?
Yeah, you know.
Trevor, I don't think that one's true. I'm gonna hit the not true alarm right now.
Go for it.
Not true.
You're-
Not true. Not true.
Wrong.
Not
right.
Got one in the right hand, one in the left, and a squeeze. And a squeeze.
Explain to the audience what that means.
I was singing a song about balls with my buddy, and those were the final lines, and the whole time he had no reaction. He was just letting me sing my song about balls. And then I was like, I got one in the right hand, one in the left, and a squeeze, and a squeeze. And that made him laugh so hard he almost crashed the car. Similar to the Michelle Obama bit,
What's this Michelle Obama bit?
where I was singing the Michelle Obama song.
Well, sing it now for the audience.
I was like playing the piano, and I was like, Michelle Obama, Michelle Obama, and it just kept going like that for a while.
Right.
And then I was like, she was the first black first lady, I think. And that made everyone laugh really hard. But I thought they weren't listening to me. That's why I was just going off. I was just talking about Michelle.
That just goes to show you, everyone's always listening.
Yeah, like
Like the people.
Porter Wagner.
Like who?
Porter Wagner.
Who the fuck is Porter Wagner?
You don't know Porter Wagner?
No.
He was like an old country singer.
What do you sound like?
Porter Wagner.
Okay, can you give me a piece of what that sounded like? Can you do it yourself?
Do I look like Porter Wagner to you?
I guess not. No?
Wrong. I am.
Not right!
I am Porter Wagner. You heard it here first, folks.
Back from the dead.
Porter Wagner. I like that you just assumed he was dead.
I mean, he's probably dead with a
Yeah, he's
Porter
dead.
Wagner.
Yeah, you don't really have a lot of Porter Wagners walking around anymore.
It's too bad. I hear the government's trying to clone more Porter Wagners,
That's
just like the
gross.
woolly mammoths.
That's gross. Why would you need to clone a woolly mammoth?
I hear they have like really nice milk.
So do I.
Yeah, where do you get it from? From Costco?
Grocery outlet. Grocery
Oh, is that one of Porter Wagner's signature songs?
Zimbabwe.
I think we've degraded in the podcast.
What do you mean we've degraded?
I think our energy.
What is that? Your kink?
Ooh,
Degradation.
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 That sounds like a political science term. Degradation.
Yeah, degradation. Oh yeah.
The degradation of France in the 1970s.
When the liberals degradation into the Conservative Party, and then they all touched each other's butt cheeks.
And it degraded their sense of depravity.
Degraded it and touched the butt cheek, touched the butt cheek, touched the butt cheek.
It's me,
yes.
Professor Butt Cheek.
And I want you to touch me.
On my shoulder.
I sound like Tim Curry.
I feel like I've been incarcerated inside of a blueberry.
Like Tim. What?
Yeah. Have you seen Psych before, right? The show Psych?
No.
Okay, so in the show Psych...
Is Tim Curry in it?
Yeah, Tim Curry's in a couple of episodes. So,
Gross.
for our viewers...
For the viewers.
The show Psych aired in 2007 with star something white guy and Dule Hill, formerly from West Wing fame. You see, the premise is that the white guy, he is very observant. In fact, it's almost like a superpower of his to be so observant of his surroundings. It almost glows as if God himself is pointing to him, going, "Look, Sean, look. The killer wore red shoes on a pink Sunday. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know, Sean." But this character, his deal is he's super observant, and so he goes into like the police department, and he's going to be tried for some crime that he probably committed.
With balls?
No, not with balls, not this time.
Okay.
And so he's like, well, you see, the reason I knew about this crime
was because Porter Wagner was there.
Is because Porter Wagner was there, and also I'm psychic.
You passed it.
I passed it? Oh, I'll go back. I'm a psychic, and this is just how I do my shit, dog. And they went, okay, well, now we're gonna have you prove it by helping us in every investigation for the next 7 years.
I think that is the greatest reply to anything. That's just how I do my shit, dog.
I mean, it's true, ain't it? That's just how we do our shit.
You missed it again.
All right.
You're bad.
I am. Very bad. 'Cause I'm bad! I'm bad!
Oh, God. Yeah, you're really bad. You want me to degrade you?
No.
Because you're into degradation.
Degradation.
You gotta make it right.
I'm gonna make it right.
Yeah.
So we're driving to Peyton's play.
Yeah, because Peyton's play where he's super gay.
Oh! What's that? The gaydar? Is that what's going on right now?
Is it the gaydar?
Is it the gaydar? It's not the gaydar. No, it's the next one.
No, it's right here.
Oh, is it? Oh my God! You're right.
Fool! You fool!
Where can I park?
I don't know. That's their thing. Is that there's never parking.
That seems like a really bad idea.
Yeah, there's a reason. Oh my goodness gracious, gobbledygook.
Park right over here.
That's what I say to women when I see their huge hungriness.
You mean on the cars? On their cars?
No,
I don't understand.
I'm talking about boobs, breasts. Oh.
What?